Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my toddler must-haves. My son Channing is almost 13 months old. I think he'll be 13 months old next Monday. So he is just in those beginning toddler stages. So I have come to find products that work really well for him, things that he likes, things that we love. So I love these types of videos. I think that they're very helpful for parents. It's fun to see other products that other, toddlers use or parents really like. So I hope that you guys like this video, and let's go ahead and just get started. The first toddler must-have that I love, and actually Channing really enjoys, is his Slumberkins. And this is an awesome company. I actually found them on Instagram back in like September, and I got this for him then. He was only maybe 3 or 4 months old at the time. He didn't really, care about it at that time, and so we've just had it. And then as of just like a month or so ago, he has been clinging onto this like crazy. And this one is, I can't remember the exact name, it's a sloth, and it's supposed to help promote sleep habits and just sleeping in general. And it's super soft, it's really lightweight, and he just loves it. He has been using this to go to bed, to take naps, and I mean, just playing in general. He'll be crawling around and this is in his hand. So he loves this. We've just been calling him Slothy because he's a sloth. So this is something he really loves, and I will link everything down below so you guys can check them out yourselves. Next toddler must-haves are these little water books, and I know that they look super babyish, but we got these for him from Target, and we put them in his Easter basket this past year, and he absolutely loves them. They're just, and then they have these little sounds, colors and numbers, and he loves these. Every time when he takes a bath, out of all the toys, these are always what he grabs, and he likes when I read them to him in the bath. They're just fun for him to look through. He's super into books anyway, so these are just really fun for him to have in the bath. Since he's so obsessed with books, I do have 2 other books that I want to share because at this age, it's just so fun for them to read and look through books. So this book I actually found at Barnes & Noble just about a month or so ago on his birthday, actually. I had never heard of or seen these things before. They're called Indestructibles, and they are chew-proof, rip-proof, non-toxic, 100% washable. And they had a whole display of these. So there's tons of other kinds. I've heard that you can also get these on Amazon, and they are the most amazing books. I mean, we know that if you give a baby a book that's like not a hardcover, they like to, bend the pages and they rip, or they put them in their mouth. And at least I know that's what Channing does. And so these books, they literally can like bite them, they can rip them all over. And I mean, all it does is wrinkle them a bit, but you can wash them is the awesome part. And this is just so fun. This one is his favorite. It's Things That Go. And I read this to him when we're just playing in his playroom, and he loves it. And this is awesome to also bring like in the diaper bag or something and give them, to them if they're, not cooperating, if you're out in public or something, because they can do whatever to this and you don't have to worry. So these are awesome, awesome books. Another book that he has been loving is this Rubber Ducky Bath Time Tunes, and got this from Target. I think my mom got this for him for his birthday, and any books that play music, he's obsessed with. He has a couple at my parents' house, and then this one here, this one is the one we've been reading before bed lately, and he just loves it. He helps me turn the pages, and I sing all these different tunes to him, and it's so fun. Like, the songs are so fun. It's Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes, Rubber Ducky, and it's all like tunes that you know the melody of. It's just different words for bath time. And so this has been such a fun book for him. Channing has been really into remote controls lately. Anytime that we're in the living room and he spots our remote, he tries to grab it and put it in his mouth and play with it. So he actually has a couple of toy remotes, but My in-laws gave us this old remote of theirs that I just completely cleaned off, and he loves this. He loves putting it in his mouth. There's no batteries in it anymore, so this is kind of like his play remote, and he's obsessed with this. I know it's such a random thing, but he just loves the idea of remote controls. And the toy ones that we have play music and stuff, but this one mimics like our remote control, so he always gravitates towards this. As far as snacks go, Channing has been loving these. These are just goldfish whole grain honey grams, and he really, really enjoys these. I always keep this in my diaper bag, a pack of these in my diaper bag, just in case, you know, he needs them. He's fussy, whatever. These always help. He loves these. And to go along with these, if we're like driving somewhere in the car, or you know, we're in the living room or something, and or in his playroom, and I don't want him to make a huge mess, this is also an awesome thing to have. It's, I think the brand is Munchkin, and it's just a snack cup. So it's those ones that you can pour the snacks in here, whatever it is, and just like this, and then you put the top on, and then it doesn't spill. They can just stick their hands right in and grab it out, and there's no mess. Now, sometimes there is, because if, you know, they're younger, like Channing, just starting to learn to put their hands in and out of it, you know, they can pull a lot at a time and it spills. But for the most part, this is better than just having them laying around. So this has been really helpful, especially when, you know, driving somewhere. Another favorite toy for him that he loves has been this, let's see, Thomas and Friends Mega Bloks, and this is the empty bag because all the blocks are in his playroom right now, but he absolutely loves these. I think there's a bigger bag of these, but we just got one that has 23 pieces, and he has been loving these. I play these with him. We like to build and stack them, and he likes to take them and kind of, you know, pull them apart and then try to put it on himself. So this has been really fun. Next is this Eucerin Baby Eczema Relief Body Cream, and just as of recently, I've noticed like some patchy spots on Channing's body that our pediatrician told us was eczema. It's not severe or anything, and it kind of comes and goes, but I picked this up because I've heard really good things about it, and it's made with like the oatmeal and all that like good moisture to you know, make sure their skin absorbs. So if your baby suffers from eczema, whether it's very mild like Channing or very severe, this is really, really good stuff. I've seen it really come and go with this. So this has been great. We just put this on after his bath. Next is, I'm sure a lot of you parents have this, or you've seen it, and if you don't have it, you absolutely need to get this. This is the Nosefrida. And when I first heard about this thing, I thought it was the absolute grossest thing in the world, because what you do is put your mouth on this end, and then you put this in the baby's nostril and you suck. So you're basically getting all of their, you know, snot, and, you know, if they're congested or they just need all of that stuff out, you're basically just sucking it out. Now, it doesn't go through this tube where you know, are sucking from, but it does have a filter. So, you know, anytime that I've ever done his nose, it never even goes up that high. Trust me, I was really grossed out at first, but this is one of the best things that you can have, even as a newborn or, you know, young baby. Like, this is awesome and something we will use for a long time. He's come to find that it's uncomfortable for him. He hates it, so you kind of have to, you know, wrangle him down. But this has been awesome, and it really does get everything out. We still have those, you know, like suction ones that you get in the hospital, but this is so much better. Highly recommend this. Next is a toddler plate. Channing is eating full on, you know, real food now, no more like baby food things. So he's getting, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, table food, I guess. So I absolutely love finding plates that suction to his high chair that he can't pull off himself, and it also helps me just kind of divide his food. So this is actually from a brand called Vanshe, I guess, and I will make sure to link them down below. But this plate is one of my favorites. I've tried some from Target, and I don't know if it's the way that I'm washing them or what I'm doing, but they just don't stick as well. And this one I've found sticks really well, and it takes a lot for him to be able to get this off. So like I said, it just suctions to the high chair, and then it has the 3 sections to put food. And this is a bamboo material, so you do have to hand wash this, but I mean, it's very easy to clean, and this has just been awesome to use for all of his meals. Next thing are these hand and face wipes, and this is just the Up and Up brand. It says compared to Johnson's hand and face wipes, and it helps wipe away dirt and germs. They're alcohol free. I keep these in my diaper bag. Before I was home on summer break with him, he would go to a babysitter, like an in-home daycare, and every single day after I would pick him up, I'd bring him home, and the first thing we would do is I would pull out a couple of these and I'd wipe his hands, just because, you know, he's playing, he's crawling around on her floor and playing with her toys and other kids, and so I'm just, you know, wanting to make sure germs are gone. So these are really good for that purpose. Also, I keep these in the diaper bag for when we're out and about and maybe we're eating lunch or dinner somewhere. These are great to wipe his hands off with, his mouth. I mean, I buy this constantly because we go through it so much, but these are really, really great to have. Last 2 things I have are like sippy cups, and the first sippy cup is this, and I believe it is that Munchkin brand again. He has another one of these with handles. That's obviously easier for him to control, but I also have this one that I kind of help him with. He can do it pretty well himself, but it's just one with a straw. And these have been awesome. I fill these with water. This is what he has with his meals throughout the day, and it's just really easy for him. I have a couple of other sippy cups. I just haven't tried them as much as of lately, just because they were harder for him. And so our pediatrician said any sippy cup is great, and so the one with the straws have been awesome for us. And yeah, so this has been really great. And then as far as his milk, he's drinking whole milk in the morning and then right before he goes to bed. And so he's done with bottles. We, you know, put our bottles away right when he turned 1 year old and moved straight to sippy cups. This mimics a bottle really well. It's a very awesome transition cup, and got this at Target. It's the Nuke brand, and I have 2 of these, and he has used this no problem. We went straight to this after bottles, and he had no issues with it whatsoever. And it also has all of the ounces on the side. The other one we have doesn't have that. But this is awesome. This is what he uses for his milk morning and night, like I said. And I would highly recommend these bottles if you're going from bottles to sippy cups for milk purposes. All right, so that is everything for my toddler must-haves. I hope that you guys got some really good ideas from this. Let me know down in the comments some of your toddler must-haves that you use for your toddler. I would love to hear about them because I know there's so many products out there. So thank you guys again for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Also hit the bell button next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.